In this video, we're gonna do some exercises in physics IGCSE, and these are the examples that I have extracted from the past papers. Okay, question 29. The diagrams show 4 solid blocks with the same mass. Which block is made from the least dense material? So in order to do this problem, we need to remember the formula for the dense or the density. So the density equals mass over volume. Okay, remember that in your mind. So here is the 4 blocks that have the same mass. The mass is the same, and all we have to do is just find the maximum volume, because they need to find the least density, but the volume is in the denominator, so we need to find the maximum volume. Okay, the volume of these rectangular shape, or this one is a cuboid, we can calculate by multiplying the width, the length, and the height of these cuboid. So here is 1 times 2 times 8 is 16. This one is 3 times 2 times 3 is 18. This one is 5 times 2 times 2 is 20. And the last one, 2 times 3 times 4 is 24. We have to find the maximum volume, and 16, 18, 20, and 24, the maximum would be the last one. And because we have the maximum volume, so it would lead to the least density. So D is the correct answer. Okay, move on to the next example. A rocket has a mass of 300 kilograms. Its motors produce a force of 12,000 newtons vertically upwards. A rocket, I'm gonna draw a a little rocket. Okay, beautiful, huh? And it has a mass of 300 kilograms. So we can infer from this sentence it would have the weight equals 10 times the mass, which is 3,000 Newton. 3,000. And the direction is from the center of the rocket downward. It would be the weight, that is the gravitational force that the Earth acting on the rocket. And on the upward direction, we have the force acting by the motors, which is 12,000 newtons. And there is one force that acting upward, pulling the rocket to the sky with the force 12,000, and the other force acting downward, that is directly opposite to the previous one, which is 3,000 newtons. So the resultant force, we can take the upward force minus the downward force, which is 12,000 minus 3,000, and the resultant force would be 9,000 Newton, and the direction is upward. So we have crossed out 2 answers. It is C and D, because the resultant force here is 15,000. So all we have to do is calculate the acceleration of the rocket. And you have to remember the formula for calculating this one is F equals M times A, where F is the force, which is 9,000, M is the mass, which is 300, and A is the acceleration. So A would equals to F divided by M, 9,000 divided by 300, which is 30. So the answer A is correct.